We interrupt this program to bring you an important Wayfair message. Wayfair's got style tips for every home. This is Styles McKenzie helping you make those rooms sing. Today's style tip. When it comes to making a statement, treat bold patterns like neutrals. Go wild, like an untamed animal print area rug under a rustic farmhouse table from Wayfair.com. Arr, fierce. This has been your Wayfair style tip to keep those interiors superior.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Now, White Pine County Daily News with Wyatt Cox.
And it's 13 minutes past 8 o'clock. KELY News brought to you by Sahara Motors, proud sponsor of the upcoming Winter Ram promotion this 4th of July weekend. Stop by Sahara Motors for your chance to win a Dodge Ram Tough truck. Full details available at Sahara Motors. Big decisions on the White Pine County Commission agenda today. Commissioners will consider whether they should take a pay cut, whether to place a measure on the ballot to reduce the board from 5 members to 3. The proposal coming from Finance Director Kathy Workman following the Commissioner's recent penchant for belt tightening. See if they want to start at home. Also, securing water for the county golf course is on the agenda in today's meeting. The Commission will vote on a proposed water rights swap with the City of Ely. Deal would allow the county to drill a new well without legal delays. Meeting starts in about 45 minutes in the library conference room. And yes, we will be covering it. 2 key items on this week's Ely City Council agenda. First, the council will formally accept the resignation of council member Samantha Elliott. Says she's stepping down due to moving out of town. Also on the agenda, the possible revocation of the White Pine Motel's business license. Building reportedly condemned due to black mold, structural and interior damage, expired fire extinguishers, blocked exits, and hazardous stairways. The second business owned by Mark Motar to lose its license following the revocation of the White Pine Mobile Park license last month. The council meets 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon at the Volunteer Fire Hall. Well, the legislative session concluded a week ago yesterday. Or actually a week ago yesterday. Still no word on whether the governor is going to sign AB 224. Now, that could bring funding for a new K-8 school to White Pine County. If you want to bring a new school to White Pine County to replace our aging 100-year-old buildings, you're encouraged to call Governor Lombardo's office, 775-684-5670. 775-684-5670. Governor Lombardo has also vetoed a bill aimed at tightening oversight of election deadlines. Senate Bill 100 would have required local election officials to report to the Secretary of State and Attorney General on whether they could meet key election deadlines. It called for new state regulations to ensure timely election procedures. In his veto message, the governor called the bill government overreach, saying it imposed unnecessary state control. Still, he emphasized secure and timely elections remains a shared priority. Governor also vetoed a bill that would have banned firearms near election sites in Nevada. Assembly Bill 105 aimed to prohibit guns within 100 feet of polling places, ballot drop boxes, and vote counting centers. The governor called the bill well-intentioned but unnecessary. Governor saying current laws already protect against voter intimidation. He added lawful gun owners shouldn't lose their Second Amendment rights on Election Day. This marks the second time Lombardo has vetoed similar legislation. A previous bill was rejected 2 years ago. The governor has signed Reba's Law, a new animal cruelty measure that upgrades abuse causing injury to a felony and cruelty resulting in death to a more serious felony. The law allows citizens, not just officials, to rescue pets from hot cars without fear of legal consequences, provided they stay on site and alert authorities. Named after Reba the bulldog, who tragically died last summer after being confined in a bin in extreme heat, advocates praised the law as a monumental victory and credited Assemblywoman Melissa Hardy for shepherding the bill through the legislature. Sentencing now includes prison time and fines up to $10,000 for offenders. Reba's Law officially takes effect immediately, strengthening animal welfare protections across the state. In other news, the governor met with state, federal, and local fire agencies at the Capitol yesterday for the 2025 wildfire season briefing. So far this year, 137 wildfires have burned nearly 600 acres statewide. Officials say this season could be more severe than recent years due to dry spring conditions and abundant dead grass and sagebrush. To combat the risk, the governor signed 2 interstate fire compacts, joining the Great Plains and Northwest Wildland Fire Protection Agreements, enabling faster cross-border support. He also allocated $6 million to the state's Shared Stewardship Wildfire Program. And you're reminded to clear defensible space around your home and finalize evacuation plans, just in case. Up in Winnemucca, police there have seized enough fentanyl to potentially kill more people than live in the entire state. During a June 5th traffic stop, officers arrested a California woman after finding over 20 pounds of suspected fentanyl and more than 4 pounds of heroin in her car. Authorities say the fentanyl alone could deliver a lethal dose to 4.5 million people. That is population just 3 million. The woman faces felony drug trafficking charges. Her bail set at $520,000. And Nevada set to pay about $750,000 in fines after failing to transfer criminal defendants needing mental health treatment within the 7-day legal requirement. Division of Public and Behavioral Health has faced repeated contempt orders, accruing penalties of $500 a day for each delayed transfer. These delays stretch treatment waits to 90 to 120 days, leaving more than 130 defendants in custody awaiting psychiatric care. The Supreme Court upheld the contempt ruling, saying they were legally appropriate and helped spur faster action. The governor and advocates are urging continued investment in mental health facilities to prevent future breakdowns in care. At 8:20 for Sahara Motors, that's a look at news across the state of Nevada.
You see lots of commercials on television telling you to drive a little and save a lot. Dealers wanting you to drive to Salt Lake, Elko, Reno, and even Las Vegas. But ask them one question. What happens if there's a problem? Do you have to drive 3, 4, or even 6 hours to get service? Here at Sahara Motors in Ely, we service everything we sell right here in White Pine County. Shop here first, get our best deal, and you get that best deal by telling Maggie or Shauna that Wyatt sent you by. Then if you want, shop other places. When you account for the drive, you'll find that it pays you to be a part of the Sahara Motors family. Stop by Sahara Motors, just about a mile north of Ely on US 93.
Or call 775-289-4473.
Sahara Motors, we are White Pine proud.